back to Aspire the Simple Life. Today we are going to make a Chipotle ranch salad, so let's get started. First off, you're going to need, if you have 4 people, you're going to need a chicken breast per person. I am going to do 4 days worth of chicken breasts, so I have all of my chicken breasts laid out. To these, we're going to put the same kind of seasonings that we're going to be using kind of in our ranch dressing, and this will actually make everything nice and flavorful. These taste really good with chipotles and adobo sauce, that kind of thing. So what I'm doing right now is I am putting some garlic seasoning on the chicken, and then I'm going to put some onion powder on the chicken too. Maybe it likes to clump, which is a good sign. It means that it doesn't have any preservatives in it, which is really cool. I didn't know if you guys knew that. Here is some salt, of course. And of course, you're going to do it to both sides. Now, I am going to go ahead and put the chipotle part on here. So we are going to do ours a little differently. Some of the videos on other products do the chipotle and mix it together. I'm gonna put it on the chicken because that's how I want to do it. So that's what we're going to do. Hang on, maybe not. I'm gonna put the whole can in here. If you don't like things spicy, then don't use that many chipotles. I like things spicy, so I'm gonna use the whole entire can. And to combat some of the heat, we're gonna put a little bit of honey in here, just a smidge. That's it. Then we're gonna give it a nice good blend. Whoop. And let that go. Okay. Make sure that you guys go ahead and rinse everything out thoroughly because it will leave a taste. Hot water, soap, all that fun stuff. So one of the other things that we're going to do is come back down here and on our chicken, we're going to flip over the chicken. Do the other side. All right, now I'm going to smear all over. Just don't forget to use your hands. Your hands are a key essential. So I am going to put this in a 400-degree oven for about an hour, and it should be nice and done. So we're gonna put this in there real fast. All right. Meanwhile, what we're going to do is I have about, I don't know what this is, it's like a half of a container or so of mayonnaise. I'm going to make my ranch dressing. So you guys have seen me do this before. This is going to be like vegan. If you want to, you can put buttermilk in here instead and get a packet of ranch dressing, buttermilk dressing, and it tastes exactly like all the restaurants. I used to do that all the time, but now I make the vegan one. So this is coconut milk, so I'm going to put coconut milk in here. And that was the rest of some of mine that I used for my shake. So I'm probably going to add just a little bit more. And this is nice because when I use a little bit of coconut milk for my smoothie in the morning, I can use some of the rest of it in here. And that was just a couple tablespoons, by the way. I'm probably going to need excuse me, about a cup. All right, so you can either get this or this. Either way will suffice. I'm gonna use about a couple tablespoons of dill. It's going to be a couple tablespoons of parsley. Maybe we can get it out of the container. And lots of celery salt. You don't need salt in here really because you have celery salt. Garlic. Is that everything? Fresh dill and dried dill. And I like to just reuse my containers or do glass ones for this. It works really well. Bam. All done. I would put this in the refrigerator while you're waiting for your chicken. If it's a rush, because the longer it sits, the better off it's going to be as far as all the seasonings and everything. It works better if you wait 24 hours to eat it. There's a bunch of preservatives and all kinds of yucky stuff in some of the ranch dressing mixes, so it might not take as long, but I think it does tell you should put it in there for 30 minutes or something. I don't remember. It's been forever since I've made it. So this is going to go into the refrigerator. I forgot to set out my avocado, so it's probably not going to be very good. Okay, so these are going to be all my vegetables. I got a couple different kinds of tomatoes, you know, and then of course avocados, but my avocados are not ripe enough. So I'm gonna go stick this in the laundry room on top of the dryer, but it probably still won't be good enough. I forgot to let it out all weekend, so it's been in the refrigerator. So I need to wash all of these, and I just did a spring mix salad, and then after I wash everything, then we can put it together. I just thought this was something quick and easy. You can put whatever vegetables in here that you would like. You put black beans in here. You could put corn in there if you're interested in that stuff. I'm not that fond of corn. I am, but I'm not. I don't know. Weird stuff. But anyway. I'm going to wash all this stuff. And then I will be back, and I guess the only thing we have to chop is this. I kind of wish the delivery people would have, like, gotten me some thicker ones, but whatever. These are English cucumbers because this is what was at Costco. You can do regular cucumbers too. I like to peel my English cucumbers. They say the skin's very thin, but I don't like the skin, so I always take it off. So all I do is this. And then you can put your in the garden. See, just like that. Lots and lots of tomatoes. Oh shoot, I forgot my lemon. Shoot. I forgot to put lemon in my ranch dressing. Sometimes I put a little bit of lemon in my ranch dressing. It just gives it that extra zingy taste. But also I like to put lemon on all my salads. It works better for preserving it so that they don't get brown and black. do that much for now. So I'm just gonna let this sit and dry for a little while before I start chopping up the cucumbers. Shoot, cucumbers are pretty easy to chop up. And that way it can kind of dry, and it'll probably take about an hour or so to dry anyway. So we might have to get some more lettuce out because I don't know that it's gonna be enough. Then I will show you the next up process of everything. It should be pretty easy. Next week's video for cooking might take up the whole entire weekend, depending. It is quite the activity, because I do have to go individualized and make things individualized. So we might only do cooking next week. I haven't made that quite decision yet, but we'll see what happens. I do have other plans that I could be doing, but I don't know that we'll get to it. I kind of want to finish off the kitchen. Just realized that my plug that we just did a couple minutes ago with one of the other videos, or this past weekend, does not work. So I have to rewire it again. That's okay. I have to rewire something else anyway, but at least the light switch works. That's probably why the light is stuck on for 24 hours. It won't kill anything if it's on the rest of the week. I kind of want to get this kitchen done, so I might be patching and doing the kitchen for a while and doing the living room so that I can clean everything up and get everything back to normal, because I'm really getting sick of living into a crazy pigsty. As you can see, it's going to be a while before we can afford to do the backsplash back here and the countertop and everything, even though it's always a mess. I do not have a whole heck of a lot of space, and I need to go through all my stuff and minimize the amount of stuff that I do have, because I think that that would help out a whole bunch as far as what I use and what I don't use, because otherwise I am just carrying stuff in my house that I never use. So or get out every once in a great while. So that is one of the plans for the next couple videos, hopefully. I don't know, I might jump around depending on what happens. I do need to finish the bathroom too, so that's been kind of weighing on my mind. Figured out that what the leak is from, it's from the refrigerator. So probably gonna need a new refrigerator, or I'm gonna have to get the repair person out here to fix it. So we'll see what happens. I really don't want it to screw up my new drywall that I have in there, and also my floor that I'm trying to not have mold on. It won't be that big of a deal when it was tiled, but that costs money too. So how can you help the channel? You can like and subscribe to the channel, and that way the more people we can get to monetization. It's free for you, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And so we'll get to the next part of the chicken, which will just take a couple seconds for you, but it will take a couple hours for me. So hold on. Okay guys, so I went ahead and did everything already, kind of, sort of, a little bit. So I got my salads ready to go. They are over here. You can see them. They're all laid out. Technically, I guess I haven't done this part though, where I want to squeeze a lemon in each one of them, and you can add some avocado to this. I guess I'm gonna let it sit on the dryer for a little while longer. I don't know. They'll probably be right by the end of the week. most likely. So each one has one of those. And if you haven't already noticed, I do meal preps a lot. So a lot of times, sometimes I'll make my own dish too, that I'll eat right away. But a lot of times lately I have been just doing, you know, the meal preps for the week. And so how you would set this up is it would already be ready to go in the refrigerator like this. In a container like this, or sometimes I will take the ranch dressing and I will put it in smaller containers, but I usually just leave it in this. Put it all over the top of it and bam, you're done. Then down here, we've got our pieces of chicken. I went ahead and started cutting up some of them, but you cut them up in little pieces. Put your chicken into here. And then, or a little dish or whatever. This is all I have right now. And then this is ready to go for each day. There's 4 bags, or you'd have to get 4 containers. That way you can warm your chicken up separately. And warming it up depends on what your microwave is set out. Our microwave is interesting, so at work, so I don't know. It usually takes, if you're only doing just this, probably 2 minutes. It just depends on how high heat. If it was one of our thicker dishes, it'd probably be 3 minutes. So it just depends on what you're dealing with at work. But that is pretty much it. So I will snap a photo at work for you guys and show you what it looks like all put together, and put it at the end of my clip for you. I'll probably do it tomorrow when I'm at work like I usually do, and that way you can see what it looks like all together. And then this is easy because I use parchment paper and just throw it away. So that is the easiest Chipotle chicken salad that you can make. Wash my hands real fast. Just a little background also, there will be, of course, a video once to 2 times a week, always on recipes. And then also I try to throw in some house remodel, garden stuff, whatever is usually on the channel kind of thing. I want to, appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you guys like, subscribe, and if you want to help us out on the channel, That's the best way to do it, and or refer, you know, your friends. We are trying to get to 500 this year. We have 222, I think, subscribers this year. Trying to get to 500. I was hoping by the end of the year, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully that is going to be one of our goals that I have written down somewhere. Try to do a lot of goal setting for the year, so that is one of our goals for this year, is to try to get monetized. So we'll see what happens. We'll see you next time on Inspire the Simple Life. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you inspire to do something wonderful in your life, no matter what it is, and inspire other people to do something wonderful in theirs. And we'll see you next time.